Hey there, you beautiful people! And for those of you who enjoyed my first video on exploring lucid dreaming, well, you may be happy to hear that today we explore this topic a little bit more and a little bit deeper. If you have been trying the techniques that I discussed in the first video, and you want to explore a little bit deeper, or you want to try some new ideas or some new techniques, or you just want to know more, well, you're in luck. And for those who have not yet seen my first video on the topic, I think it's up there. Hold on. Come from there. Yeah. So today we delve deeper into the idea of lucid dreaming. And I'll be discussing some additional ideas that you can take into your lucid dreaming practice to achieve some better results. So let's start with an additional 2 techniques or ideas that you can use to achieve lucidity in your dreams, besides the original 3 techniques that I mentioned in the last video. Alright, so an additional 2 ideas to achieve lucidity in your dreams. Number 1, WBTB. Otherwise known as wake back to bed. This is a technique some use and have very good, very positive results with. I mean, I myself have also had good results using this technique, and it's pretty much what it says in the box. At one point, in the middle of the night, in the early morning, preferably in the early morning, wake up, unless it occurs naturally, of course, unless you wake up naturally through the course of the night, and then maybe take a pee, go drink a glass of water. And then once you've done that, go back to bed. But as you do, trying to fall asleep, repeating the affirmations I mentioned before in the first video, the affirmations you repeat as you fall asleep. When I'm dreaming, I will know that I'm dreaming, and I'll become lucid in my dream. When I'm dreaming, I will know that I'm dreaming, and I'll become lucid in my dream. And you may find yourself waking up in a dream. Alright, so that's the first additional exercise or technique I encourage you to try. A second additional exercise worth considering is pretty simple actually, and that is to read books on lucid dreaming. The more you saturate your thoughts and ideas about lucid dreaming, well, the more it is on your mind, which means the better your chances of achieving success. And of course, they detail examples of experiences and other techniques that you can use or that you can explore in your own dreams. And this could also be something that you could use when you're using the wake back to bed method. After peeing, before going directly back to sleep, read a little bit of your book on lucid dreaming and then try return back to sleep. And of course, having just read that stuff, maybe reading some techniques, maybe reading about lucid dreaming experiences, it takes you into that state of mind as you fall asleep, sometimes helping you to have a lucid dream. That happened to me as well. Alright, so I'll end off this video with some things to consider when you get to the point where you do finally achieve lucidity in your dream. So a few points here. Point number 1 is actually really important, and this is to stay calm. The most important thing you need to remember when you ultimately achieve lucidity in the dream is to try not to run around shouting all excitedly, "I'm dreaming! I'm dreaming!" I mean, I know you'll really be excited and you want to do this because it feels like quite an achievement. Unfortunately, if you get overly excited or even overly scared, well, you tend to wake yourself up, ending your chance of any potentially exhilarating lucid dream. So do your best to relax, stay calm, and remember that it is just a dream. Alright, second point, which is also quite important. When you get to the stage where you are achieving some level of lucidity in your dreams, but it seems somewhat hazy or not as lucid as you feel it should be or it could be, and if you find yourself potentially slipping out of lucidity in and out, then there's one simple technique that you can use to try to improve your level of lucidity in your dream. Simply demand out loud in your dream, "Clarity now!" Because this is your dream. And in essence, it's a projection of your subconscious, which you are now aware to, lucid to. It is your world. So just as it is yours, you can make demands in it. So demand clarity. It doesn't really matter what words you use, but the intention and the confidence of what you want is what makes it so. So with that confident expression, you'll find that your dream listens, and you will achieve greater clarity. Our final point today on the subject of lucid dreaming is for you beginners out there. Consider waking yourself up. Yes, I know, it sounds counterproductive to the previous point I just mentioned. But in the beginning of your explorations into lucid dreaming, there is one thing that may occur occasionally. And that is, as you achieve the desired lucid dreaming, you may find that while you're lucid, you try to extend the dream and slowly your lucidity fades, and you find yourself slowly slipping back into unconsciousness in the dream. And what does this mean? Well, simply, you may not remember that you were lucid at all in your dream, because by the time you do actually wake up, well, quite a bit of time has passed, and you lost all of the memory of what happened. Just the same way when you wake up having the sense that you had a dream of some kind, but have difficulty remembering quite what it was. That's happened to all of us. We know we had a dream. We can't quite remember what the dream was. And the longer we take not thinking about it, the more elements of that dream disappear. So, in the beginning, as you explore lucid dreaming, consider waking yourself up when you achieve lucidity. Wake yourself up by getting excited or thinking about wanting to wake up, and you will. And then write down your experiences, noting it in your dream journal as mentioned in video 1. You can do this in keywords or in detail, but if you want to go back to sleep quickly, just use keywords. When you look back at it in the morning, those keywords should spark the memory of those lucid dream experiences. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for the video. Yeah, that's it for the sequel to lucid dreaming. And yes, there are many more things one can discuss again on this topic, and I may make some follow-up videos regarding lucid dreaming, but let's just leave that for another day and another video. So until then, happy dreaming. Ciao for now.